What's up, everybody? Welcome back to stream tonight. Hope everyone's doing awesome, having a great Friday night. Thank you all for coming and being here. Turn that game volume down just a tad bit more. Dropping a like on there. And I'm gonna switch over and drop a like again right fast. Headset went off. Yeah, bro, I got tired. Man, I got off and then I'm getting really super stoned. I decided to hop on here and play this one. Wow, the colors are so bright. Look out. Huh? Really? The third person FOV now? Okay. How long am I gonna be going? For a while. I just opened up another monster. Okay. What else? This is a whole new area, man.
A familiar face. We meet again, Honor.
Hey!
And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Grim.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Why is she
Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
here? How I killed Ludwig at Mount Fjord Orgy.
She must have come back to life. Again.
Oh, bro, she come back to
I
life
suppose
again?
we couldn't be lucky enough for her to stay dead.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally,
definitely, bro.
changed by your actions.
Definitely, bro. I'll probably hop back on there with you after I get... I should only have like 2 hours left of this game, I think, and that's it. So, not much longer.
Envoy, please. You know there's no point lying to me. I'm here because I'm curious about what you'll do in this moment.
Only minimally change the world. Single drop of rain can cause a tsunami, can it not? The Dream Scourge is gone at least, right? Ooh, that's a hard one.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice. Wise answer, that. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Yeah, no kidding, with some excellent food. Meet again in better circumstances? Yeah, I hope so. Wish luck till the end. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return to the Living Lands.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye, Envoy.
Does she just
And
poof and
lastly,
disappear?
I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
Does she just poof and disappear? No, she doesn't. Alright. What do y'all think looks better on the stream? First person or a third person? Probably third person, huh? I'd imagine. Let's see what this guy has, and we only have $500, bruh. Okay, well, we are already at end game, so it makes sense because we've already upgraded almost everything we've got. Yeah, about 2 more hours of this. And then this game is finally beat, guys. And then let's figure out what we're doing next. We're going to be playing COD again, though, for sure. Because I got to get that battle pass done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't heard no jingling or nothing like that. No treasure chest around at all, man. There's dang near hardly anything around here. Ooh, look! Some cabbages. And then, yo, peppers, yo, and then some eggplants. More food, man. Let's go. Freaking stock, my guy. I'm all about it. Who are you?
What happens in Dawnshore shall ripple across the living lands.
Do we even know what we're doing here?
Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event. I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradise burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home.
Alright. Will you record today's events for the archives? Any thoughts? Of taking up arms yourself? He's gonna say no if I ask that. I'm gonna ask him.
Me? No, no. All
He said
I can
me?
do is record
No,
what
no.
happens today. But nevertheless, whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Adir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Nah, there ain't. That won't come to pass.
So, Envoy.
They ain't
I
getting under
truly
Adir's.
do.
We're gonna take on.
That's as much as I'll say. You have a
Load
role
wing
in
again.
deciding what happens next.
Kick
Do
our
the
butt.
right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
Facts, my guy. Facts. Let history remember me because I'm awesome. Duh.
Giata, where have you been?
I journeyed to the heart of the living lands, where time held its breath.
Yo, it's everybody in
Envoy,
here almost
I
because
knew
that
you'd
place.
show up eventually.
It's good to see a familiar face. How are you?
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock. Likewise. I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. My revenants are docile again. No more rude displays of aggression. I couldn't be more proud.
Alright, sorry about that. Let's go.
Indeed. The metaphysical currents of the living lands are beginning to settle. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
Enjoy your creepy corpse friends, or whatever.
Enjoy the time with your flock, dearie. Try to keep them out. Once the battle is over, I call dibs on the corpses.
She said once the battle's over, she calls dibs on the corpses. She needs some more workers, by gosh. She needs people on her
Did you
farm.
help us? We must have seen you in a dream.
Do you think she...
Adelaro. Does he fight for us? Why do we think of this name?
There we go. What do y'all think? 90? Wonder what 85 looks like. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay.
Casa Grande.
As prepared as he...
Nobody's taking Paradis today. Not on my watch.
No, they ain't. That this? That's... Oh man, I can't go back that way anymore either. This place is really different.
How's Casa Grande?
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? Maybe all this...
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Come back alive.
I'll give you that. Just be ready.
Oh, this guy's dad. Go up there in just a minute. Still got some stuff over here to look at. Okay. 5 likes. Thank y'all guys. Much appreciate the support tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. How y'all doing this Friday night, though? Let me know in the chat. That way we can get this chat moving a little bit.
We'll be lucky to make it out.
Things moved fast while we were in the garden.
Yeah, we didn't search none of this.
Yeah.
trust your comrades. When we strike as Parbrunit, we strike as one. The time for standing by is over.
The envoy. Is that you? Envoy, how did you... I don't know. Where did you come from? You just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Ah, your face. We all wondered whose godlike you were. But listen to me rambling.
Oh, look
Forgive
at
me,
that,
boy.
dude.
I
It
won't
looks
keep you long.
terrible.
I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can. Be good to the living lands.
Oh, y'all see how he was moving and stuff? I changed it from one of the settings inside the game for the quality of the game. Looks bad, bad, bad.
I'd just like for us to live lives that are free. For us. Not Adir to determine our fates. It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
I gotta change that back. Oh, God. There goes the internet crashing out. Doesn't matter what I'm on. Should be great again. That looked freaking terrible. There was no way I was doing that and watching them people stutter while they're freaking moving around, voice talking and stuff.
Strike like you mean it.
Okay.
The Living Lands needs me. That's what Temerty said. If this is how I repay my debt to her for killing a man in her lighthouse, so be it. Thought I'd felt it.
We have got to go here, talk to our team, and then go sell everything
So,
that is not worth anything.
Here we are. The first and last battle for the Living Lands.
Here we go. We're at the first and last battle, guys.
Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone. But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up. I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. And it won't be subtle.
It doesn't matter what I do, I'm still dropping
Who
frames
knows what
on
tomorrow
here.
will bring. So let's be grateful for today.
See if I
You've
can-
earned a little peace of mind.
I can do that, and then drop this down to 15 and see if it's not so bad.
Good advice, but I'd rather stay worried. It'll keep me on my toes. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late. If I must. We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made. No doubt it would have gotten worse over time. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
I squeeze him for as much power as I can get. It's crazy.
That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to it. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions. For better or worse, change is inevitable. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp. You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time. Thanks for talking.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this? Understood. Same here.
I
I
don't know
guess
why
it
it always
helps we
has
have
like
a
a
god on
main
our
line
side,
to
right?
Marius. That's
I mean,
crazy.
A god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
What's up, Barry? Welcome to the stream tonight, buddy. Happy Friday night.
Someone once told me that war is just applied politics. Never really understood what that meant. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
Ha!
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather
Friday
not.
day, baby.
Talk to you later, Envoy.
I never found that last totem piece. That's crazy. I got all of them except for the very last place is totem piece. Okay.
Yeah. Huxley, have
Feels
you...
weird playing in third person.
You ever seen a ghost?
Oh, I gotta get all my stuff out and
Not nearly.
sell everything that doesn't matter. Like all these, you can't break them down, so you gotta, might as well sell them all. Oh shit, did not mean it.
as many as I'd like.
Oh,
but
I
how
don't
often
have as
I'm
much stuff as I
expanding
thought I did to
ruins.
sell.
Why do you ask, darling?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nokotorek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened? Finally, a ray
There
of
we go,
sunlight
yeah.
shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
She fucking roasted her.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
Oh yeah,
The
that was
plague
great.
isn't over. Dream Thrall still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them? Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
Giata and I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the Living Lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Much like the formation of gemstones. All it takes is time and the right application of pressure.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now.
But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise.
Oh yeah, bro,
Inquisitor Ludwig has already
they're
joined the
definitely
battle.
all not happy
She must
with
have
me right now
traveled
for
like
letting
the
the
wind to
god
get
go.
here so fast.
Every one of them people, all four of them, three of them are pissed off at me pretty much.
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodika lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.